students, I hope you all are well, staying safe at home. Don't go out, obey your parents. Students, this is your English period and we were studying lesson number 8, The Old Man and the Tiger, from the English literature course book. Yesterday I have taught you one page. Today I have finished a whole chapter. I will tell you a short summary of the chapter. It is a story of two persons. They were the old man and the tiger, and then the old man was very poor and he had many daughters and sons, but they could not help their father because they were very young and his wife was always busy in the household work. So he was alone only who used to go to the forest and cut the woods and sell it into the nearby market. One day while he was cutting, then there came a tiger and he started helping the old man. He helped the old man many weeks. Then one day he put down his head into the old man's lap. He asked that, "Am I strong? Am I handsome? Am I healthy?" Now the old man says, "Yes, you are, my son." But the old man says that you have one fault. That is that your skin smells very badly. So remove your head from my lap, otherwise my wife would not take me inside the house. Now the tiger gets up and he goes and he brought the axe. And the axe, he gave it to the old man. He says, "Give me harm me from this axe." So the old man harmed him, and on that day his body was full of blood. So he ran away from there. The next day the old man came and started cutting the wood on his own only. The tiger came, he saw him behind it, but didn't say anything. Many days passed by. Then one day the tiger came and says, "See my skin." He says, "Oh, in your skin the wound mark is nowhere." He says, "Yes, the wound mark has been gone, but the harsh words which you have said, it will be always there in my heart, and so go away from here. Don't come to this forest." So from that day the old man was afraid of the tiger and all the other men also. Okay, and it is always said, don't say harsh words. Wounds can heal, but harsh words cannot heal. So let's start reading the chapter. So students, let's read the chapter. "How kind you are, dear tiger," he said. I have already told you that the tiger was helping the old man. So the old man said to the tiger, "Oh, how helpful you are." The old man rested under a tree while the tiger worked. So the tiger was working and the old man was resting under a tree. Soon all the wood was cut. The old man and the tiger tied the wood into a bundle and loaded it onto the donkey's back. The old man thanked the tiger and went off to sell the wood. In a very less time, the tiger cut all the woods and He made a bundle and loaded it onto the donkey's back. And the old man was very thankful to the tiger, and he went to the market to sell the wood. The next day the tiger arrived and helped the old man again. This went on for some week. Now the next day also the tiger came and he helped the old man. This went day by day. One day, after their work was finished, the tiger lay down and rested his head in the old man's lap. The old man stroked the tiger's fine coat. The tiger purred like a cat. He looked up into the old man's eyes and asked, "Am I handsome, Daddy?" One day when the work was finished and the tiger was laying his head, rested his head in the old man's lap. Then the old man touched the tiger's fine coat, and the tigers take out their voice like a small cat. He looked up and looked towards the old man's eyes and asked that is he handsome, and he called the old man Daddy. So "Oh, yes, indeed," replied the old man. "You are very handsome, my son." "Am I strong?" asked the tiger. Now the old man says, "Oh, yes, you are handsome, my son. You are very..." Now the tiger asks, "Am I strong?" "Yes, of course, my son. You are more strong," replied the old man. Now he says, "Yes, you are the most strong person. You are the most strong tiger I have ever met. I am young and full of energy?" asked the tiger. The old man replied, "Yes, you are." "Ah, child, I have all the graces." Now the tiger was so happy. He says, "I have all the qualities. I have all the good qualities in me." "You surely do," said the old man. But do you know, you have one fault. Your skin stinks. You are certainly very smelly. So if you don't mind, please take your head off my lap. My wife will throw me out if I smell like you." Now the old man says, "You have all the qualities, but you have one fault. You know, that is that your skin smells very badly. So if you don't mind, so take your head off from my lap. If my wife knows that I'm smelling such bad like you, she will throw me out of the house." The tiger immediately stopped purring. He went and brought the axe. Now then the tiger stopped purring and he went and brought the axe. "Come, take this axe, old man. Strike me on the back," said the tiger. "Oh no," said the old man. "I can't possibly hurt you." Now the tiger says, "Come and take this axe and hurt me in the back." Then the old man says, "Oh no, I can't hurt you. But I wish it," said the tiger. He began to growl. Now the tiger said, "But I wish," and he started shouting loudly. The old man did not know what to do, So he shrugged his shoulders, lifted the axe, and then brought it down on Tiger's back. A wound about 2 fingers deep opened near the tiger's shoulder, and blood spurted out. It made the tiger's coat red and sticky. Now the old man was confused. He did not know what to do. So he harmed the tiger in his back, and the wound was 2 fingers deep, and the blood was flowing everywhere in the tiger's body. Soon the tiger went off on into the forest, and the old man took his wood to the market. The next day the old man went about his work. The tiger came and watched him from a distance but said nothing. The old man began to get a bit frightened. Now, when the tiger was harmed, he ran inside the forest, and the old man took his wood and went to the market to sell it. The next day, the old man went back to the forest and started his work. At that time, the tiger came and watched him from a distance, but said nothing to the old man. But the old man was a little bit frightened. Time went by, and then one day the tiger suddenly sprang out from behind a bush and came towards the old man. He said, "Look at my back, old man. What can you see now?" Now the time went by. Then the tiger suddenly sprang. Days go by. Then one day, tiger suddenly came out from the forest, and he said to the old man, "Look at my back, old man. What can you find now?" The old man looked carefully, but he could not find the axe wound. Now, the old man watched very carefully. He could not find anything on the tiger's back. "It is healed," he exclaimed. "There is no mark there," he said. The old man said, "Oh, you are perfectly fine now. Now there is no mark of wound." Now, "Yes," replied the tiger, "the wound has healed, but your harsh words have stayed in my heart. That can never be healed. I will always remember what you said about my stinking skin. You must leave the forest, or I shall eat you up." Now the tiger replies. He says, "Yes, the wound has healed, but the harsh words which you said, they won't heal now. Wounds can heal, but harsh words cannot heal." And he says, "I will always remember your harsh words, what you said about my skin. So leave this forest at once, otherwise I will eat you up." And with that he gave an enormous roar. With that he gave a dangerous roar. The old man left the forest. From that day he feared all tigers. Other men too are now afraid of tigers. It is good to remember Knives and axe flash like day. Harsh words, however, always stay. Now, from that day, the old man never came back to the forest. And from that day, he started fearing all the tigers. And the other men also started fearing the old man. Then, it is said that knives and axe flash like day. Knives and axe, through this which you get wounds, it moves after some time, it goes after some time, but your harsh words always stays. So students, don't use harsh words with anyone. Okay, here we have completed the explanation of the lesson number 8. From tomorrow we will study the question answers and word meaning of the chapter. Okay, that's all for today, class. Have a good day. Stay safe, stay at home, obey your parents. Thank you.